Good morning, everyone. A little frog in my throat. Well, this is Sarah, and we're going to have coffee and crochet with Sarah. And I'm very excited today. And the reason that I'm very excited today is we're going to announce the winner of our 50,000 subscriptions on YouTube giveaway. Now, what that means is on our YouTube channel, we have reached 50,000 subscribers. And I told you about the giveaway 2 weeks ago. And today I'm going to announce the name. I was really excited for a couple of reasons. In the past, the random generator that I used, I had to put in each name individually. And we had several thousand people enter this time. Well, my husband found a new random generator that can pick names from the list in the comments. And so I put all the Facebook comments in and all the YouTube comment names in, and then it takes out duplicates, and then it draws a name, and I don't have to put all the names in. I was like, yes, because it takes a really long time. And so I'm real excited about that. And I'm going to tell you who the winner is today. Now, I'm going to wait a couple minutes to make sure everybody gets in here, of course. And but I am going to tell you about what the giveaway is, just in case you didn't know. And this is the box that came in. First of all, I added this. You're going to get one of my bags, the Coffee and Crochet with Sarah bag. You're going to get a crochet hook with a really cool handle on it. This is a boy hook. It is an H5 millimeter, and it's got a rubber handle on there, and it's very comfortable to use. I like these. You're going to get 3 cotton skeins from Premier Yarns, and you're going to get these 3 boxes, and this is turned backwards. One is in blues, one is in pinks, and one is in purples. And each one has, let me check again, I can't remember, 5 skeins of yarn in each box. So 3 times 5 is 15 skeins plus 3 more. The hook and the bag. That's the giveaway that we're giving away today. And I have to tell you, I'm already excited about next month's giveaway too. It's going to be fun also. Alrighty. Now, what I want you to do, everybody pay attention to this because this is very important. Never, ever give your email address or your shipping address in any comment anywhere. Never do that. That's how spammers get your information, okay? So, I'm going to announce the name of the winner in just a couple minutes. And when I do, if you're the winner, there are 2 ways you can contact me. All right? You can contact on the Facebook page in Messenger. Just send me a message. Say, this is me. I'll need your email address and your shipping address. And the reason I need your email address is so they can send you the tracking number. Okay? Now, if you're not on Facebook and you don't want to do it that way, you can go to my webpage, www.poshpoochdesigns.com. Make sure you put that little HTTP/ thing before it, okay? And you can find that address, email address, in the About section on Facebook. And you can also find it underneath the video when I shoot it over to YouTube. Underneath the video, click that little arrow or where it says see more, and underneath that, all my links will come up. The first one under my name is the web page, and you can go to that link, and there's a button that says contact, and you can email me. All you have to do is hit that contact button, and it shoots straight over to my email. Okay? Only those 2. I'm telling you, people in the past, I've seen it on lots of other places, people just put their email address and their shipping address just out there in the comments. Never, ever do that. I'm trying to protect you, okay? All right. Are you ready for the name of the winner? All right. The winner of the 50,000 YouTube subscriber giveaway is Mary Cameron. Mary is the first name. The last name is Cameron. Okay? If you know Mary, tell her congratulations. And even if you don't, tell her congratulations. Because this is a really great giveaway. And I'm really excited to send this one out. Now, last month's giveaway winner never let me know if they got the box. And so all I ask is when it gets to your house, because I do send it priority, 3 days, 4 days, well, with shipping nowadays, it might take 5 depending on where you're located. But just shoot me back a message or an email. Just let me know it got there safely, okay? Because I never heard back from last month's winner, and I don't know if it's still floating out there somewhere. And you know what? It has in the past gone the wrong place and took a day or two. But please, when you get the winning gift, let me know, okay? So, again, the winner of the 50,000 subscriber giveaway on YouTube is Mary Cameron. Congratulations, Mary. Let me know. Shoot me a email or a message, and I'll get that right out to you because you know I love giving stuff away. All righty. Now, we're not going to be doing any crochet together this week. I do have one planned for next week. I think you're really going to like it. And so next week we're going to do a crochet together. Just get you a couple of solid colors in medium 4 cotton or acrylic and your H-hook, and we'll do that next week. I've got that planned already for next Tuesday, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's going to be a mystery. You just need a little bit of yarn. Okay, now, I went shopping. Oh, we forgot to clink in again. What is wrong with my memory? All righty, I've got my Thomas Kincaid mug this week. I'm feeling a little bit Christmassy. See that snow on that? I really like this one because it says a home with a warmly lit window, with warmly lit windows is a resting place for the heart. And it really is. It doesn't matter the size of your home. As long as you're comfy and home with your family and friends, you got a warmly lit heart. All right, are you ready? Let's clink and clink. All righty. I'm telling you, every single week I get someone that says, what's the deal with the clinking in? It's just silliness to let everybody know I'm here. Clink. I will tell you, my throat is a little bit dry. I'm dealing a little bit with some sinus. All this changing weather, you know, it went from 80 to 30, and now we're back up to 80, and so my sinuses are like not liking what's going on. So excuse my scratch in my voice, okay? All right. I went shopping last week, and I bought some yarn. It is so much fun. Okay, I went to Michael's, and I picked up one of these. Can you see that? It's a little bit bright. Let me bring it back a little. All right, this is Yarnspirations Anniversary Cakes from Karen. It is 35.3 ounces of 100% acrylic yarn. It's a 6. It's a bulky 6. And I'm thinking I need another one. And let me tell you, I went to Michael's and I used my coupon. So I got it a lot cheaper than what it normally costs. But you can only use it once a week, right? So I'm going to go back today because I have some running around to do this afternoon. And I'm going to try to get another one and then get us a pattern together for this beautiful yarn. Now this one is called Blueberry Bash. And something I noticed on all of these, the end was already sticking out, and I'm like, yes, please, always make the end stick out. There's nothing worse than digging in one of these cakes, trying to find the end. So I really like that. They have a lot of really fun colors, and you can look these up online and look at all the colors before you go if you want to. Now, I've seen them at Joann's and at Michael's. Now, someone said they saw them at Hobby Lobby. I haven't seen them there yet, okay? And my Hobby Lobby is usually pretty up on what's going on. So maybe, you never know. They may just not have ordered them. Every store orders what they think is going to sell. Okay. But I got it at Michael's. I used my coupon and I'm going back today to see if I can get another one in this same color. Blueberry Bash. I love that. Now, I love teals. And these colors are kind of goes from like a dark teal to a light teal, sort of a grayish blue, darker blue, lighter blue. And I love these colors. And I wanted to tell you about this. Bulky number 6. It's 35.3 ounces. 1,061 yards. 100% acrylic. Love it! My husband's like, that is really big. It is. I just love it. Okay, I'll stop talking about it. All right, I did want to show you something that I thought was really cool. I did this last year. I took a jar, and this is from one of those Oi yogurts. I took some E6000 glue, and I glued a big magnet in there because I was tired of chasing my straight pins around. All right, so then I took my straight pins, and I'm going to click over to this other camera so you can see what I did. And there's one other thing I'm going to show you. I put the magnet in there. Here's the jar. I glued it in with that E6000, and then you can just dump your pins in there, and they're not going to, well, a few fell out, but that magnet's going to hold them in there, and you're not chasing your pins everywhere. I like to use these really long pins because sometimes when you're crocheting those short ones, they just get lost. And I love this. Isn't this cool? It's just a really cool idea I wanted to share with you. I did this last year and I loved it. You can use any jar or even plastic container. Get you one of those big round magnets, glue it in the bottom and dump your pins and needles in there, and then you aren't chasing them all over the place, okay? So I have one downstairs where I have my little workstation where I crochet in front of the TV, and then I have one up here in my studio. All right, let's click back over to this camera so you can see these. This is my maple leaf or fall leaf doily or placemat. And I called it a placemat because I like to take these, set it on the placemat, and then put the plate on it. Originally, I made this one. And I didn't care for the way that it was laying. And so I changed it up just a little bit. And I wrote this pattern about 10 years ago. And so I didn't really, there's some things about it I didn't like it. And so I updated the pattern and did this one. And this is called Harvest. It is a 100% cotton. I love this cotton from Hobby Lobby if you want this color. And then this one is also the I love this cotton from Hobby Lobby. I wanted to use a softer cotton on these. You can use any cotton or even acrylic if you want to. But this is a brand new pattern release. Or it's an older pattern that I re-released, I should say. And you can find the pattern itself, of course, on Hobby Lobby. No, you can find it on YouTube and the video on my YouTube channel. And I wanted to share that with you. This is one of my favorite patterns. It's really, really quite easy. You just kind of go back and forth until it's just the one. And I don't know, I just really, really love it. And it's a little bit different than some of the other things that I've designed, and so I really, really like it, and I wanted to share that with you. That's one of the new things this week. Another new thing that's not new, but re-released, is this blanket. This is our Sherbet Stripes blanket. It's really pretty, and this one I did using I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby that I had on hand in these bright colors. The original one that I did was made with Red Heart Super Saver, and they were more muted colors, and that's why we called it Sherbet, because it was pinks and, you know, colors like that. And it's a really simple pattern. You're doing 3 double crochets and front post and back post so that it's always on the same side. And it makes just a beautiful pattern, and you can make it as wide as you want or as long as you want. And it's a good pattern if you want a warm blanket with no holes in it, because there's no holes. And so I updated this pattern, rewrote it, and we changed it a little bit and put it out there, and I really love it. It has, of course, the pattern is on my blog. It's on Ravelry, like all my patterns are, and, of course, a brand new video. Sherbet Stripes blanket. I love this blanket. Okay, it's a great blanket to have in your car. You can, and it's really neat because you can use it as a stash buster also. And you can take all your leftover medium weight number 4 yarns, and you can make a blanket that's going to stay in your car. And or maybe like me, I like to have several blankets that are by the TV so that I can um, throw a blanket on me while I'm crocheting. Looked over and saw a question. Tammy says, "What is it?" But I'm not sure what she's asking. Maybe she can re-ask it. So anyway, this is the Sherbet Stripes blanket. You can find it on Ravelry, on my blog, and of course, video on YouTube. And I love it. I love, love, love that blanket. Okay, now, I had a different pattern that I was going to do yesterday. I was going to do a scarf pattern that I've been wanting to update, and I was going to do that. And I got up yesterday morning, and to be honest with you, I was feeling a little bit down. You know, I try really hard not to let the cares of this world pull me down. But yesterday morning, with some events that happened over the weekend, I was feeling a little bit, I guess sad would be a better way of putting it. And so I thought, I want to do something fun. I want to do something silly. I want to do something that's going to lift our spirits. And so I decided to update a pattern that I had already written and make a video of it for fun. And that is the yarn. It's called Skein of Yarn, Stuffy and Pillow. And you can see I've got a couple back there behind. I'm pointing on the wrong way. Over there. There's a green one and there's a pink one up there. And it's right by my sign that says, keep calm and crochet on. Keep calm and crochet on. And it's just, that's my motto. It's just my motto. You have to just not let all that stuff just weigh on you. Especially if we don't have any control over it. Things happen in our lives, families, friends, and lots of things happen, and there's nothing that we can do about it, right? So we need to keep calm, crochet on, and make something silly. I love these. They're so much fun. They're made out of blanket yarn, bulky number 6. And I wanted the smiles to be sort of silly. You know, the green one back there's got kind of a quirky smile. And the pink one is made with white, pink, and dark pink, kind of a variegated. And it's super cute. And this is made out of a blue blanket yarn. Now, if you want to make one of these and you don't have any blanket yarn, that's okay. You can take 2 or 3 strands of yarn, because you can see this is a bulky, right? It's a bulky number 6. So you can take 2 or 3 strands of a medium weight number 4 yarn, hold them together, and still crochet one of these. Now, I had some questions about size. This is just a basic size. I think it's about, 16 inches tall, maybe 8 or 9 inches around, depending on where you measure. I can't remember exactly because I don't have the pattern right in front of me. But what you can do if you want to make it bigger is add more stitches across on your 12, because it goes from 8 to 10 to 12, and you could increase more, maybe 14 or 16, if you want it to be wider. And then you can also add more rows in here if you want to make it bigger. I like this size. I think it's fun. I like throwing them around with my grandkids because they're soft and squishy. They're not going to break anything. And it's just something fun and silly to do. I think that this would make also a great stocking because we sew it all the way around. You could leave that top open and just sew around the top and add a ribbon, and it would be a fun stocking. You could add all kinds of notions and things to give to somebody who is yarn crazy like me. So anyway, there's a lot of fun things that you can do with these, okay? And it's just something fun and silly, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just squishy and fun for anybody who loves yarn, loves crochet, knitting, or any of the fiber arts would love something like this sitting around their house. I love them sitting around my yarn room, as you can see, because they're super fun. And I just thought I need to do something, not just to cheer me up, but to cheer up others. And it's so funny because it seems like, the last probably month or so, we're all going through these same issues. I mean, every state is different, of course, and different regulations and things. But it can get us down a little bit because I don't know about you, but I'm not as social as I used to be. I'm a little more careful. You have to stay back from people. You're wearing your mask. You're trying to be safe and careful. And so you're not getting as much interaction with live people. My daughter-in-law will stop in to pick up my granddaughter because I keep her on Thursdays. We have Oma and Zoe Day. And we'll just talk for hours, just standing there talking. And Zoe's like, Mom, I want to go home, But because both of us, we're home a lot more than we used to be. And so we're chatting to each other. And so anyway, we're all going through these things, and there's lots of negativity out there and that we just need to, we can't control a lot of these things. And so we can control being silly and happy. And it's okay. It really is okay to be a little bit silly and laugh and have fun, and it's okay. It's even okay to laugh at yourself because I do it all the time because I'm pretty silly. There's nobody in my family that is more klutzier than me. Nobody. I am klutzy. I trip over nothing. I sneeze for no reason. I cough for no reason. It's just me. Okay? So, if you want to do something silly to cheer yourself up, make some of these. And you know what? You can give them to all your yarny friends to cheer them up as well. Or just hug them all to yourself and keep them and feel happy. So anyway, that's the story of the silly skein of yarn stuffy pillow. Another thing I discovered is if you take this and put it behind your neck, it makes good for leaning back in your chair. I have a massage chair, and for some reason I always feel like my neck is hanging, and so I stick this behind there and I'm like, oh, that's a lot better. Alrighty, so anyway, that's all I've got for you today. Not a long video, just some chatting and some fun. And again, I want you all... Oh, Lisa was saying she imagines things to trip over. Yeah, I do too. I don't know if it's my age or what. When my doctor called a few weeks ago and said, or my doctor's office, and said, Sarah, you're almost 60, so we want you to stay home. I'm like, what? She goes, yes, you need to be safe. I'm like, no, I'm almost 60. I was like, what? No, I'm only 57. I guess I probably shouldn't have let that out of the bag, huh? All right. So anyway, I want you to crochet. I want you to drink your coffee. I want you to go the right way here. Keep calm and crochet on. It's a great stress reliever. It really, really is good if you have anxiety issues. And I'm not saying that because I'm a doctor or anything. I'm saying that because it's worked for me. Keeping your mind off of a lot of the things that are going on and just concentrating on one thing, especially if you're making something for somebody else, it can help you, deal with it, Susan says she trips over her feet. And she turned 58 on Saturday. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that either. My mom always said, you're only as old as you act. And then she'd look at me and say, Sarah, you're 13. All righty. Well, that is really all I've got for you today. I'm going to let you go. And remember this. A lot of times when I do these videos, I want to be encouraging to you. I want to lift your spirits, because we are going through a hard time. But it also lifts my spirits. I love our time together on Tuesdays where we can put aside everything and just laugh and have some fun. And so if you've never tuned in before, please come back. Feel free to share this video with anybody that you want to. And always share the videos. It's fun. It's fun because I love seeing all the names that I recognize that come up here. And I love also seeing new names too. So welcome all of you who are new. Welcome back all of you who have been with me for this long ride, and how much I appreciate it. Because remember, I can't do what I love without all of you. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye now.